Hi all, welcome to the Marquee Matchups for the 3rd of April. Totally apologise folks for not putting this up last week. Just ended up super busy with everything and just time constraints kind of went completely against me, and lack of internet and other factors as well. So hopefully you find this useful. As always, let me know in the comments down below what you fancy for the Marquee Matchup for next week. Smash the like, so always sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at GZLegend. All links are down below for posting the channel and social media links as always. So our first route of the week is 2 EPL games that we fancy, both 7 out of 10. This is Liverpool and Everton and Manchester United versus Manchester City. Personally, if you're covered for all 4 teams, you should be comfortable. Logic would suggest if the league SBCs, which have still yet to drop by the way, they could either drop this Friday or the following Friday. Logic might suggest next Friday would fall at the start of the month. Part of me then would say EPL would have a strong shout in this case. I'm not giving preference to either. I would say as long as you've got two Liverpool, 2 Everton, 2 Manchester United and 2 Man City at least in your team, in your club, you should be well and truly covered regardless, and build a 79, maybe even 80 rated squad out of this. 15 or 25k packs seem to be what they're doing just now for the notable league, like EPL in this case. So would be a worthwhile reward actually if you actually put it together. So keep that in mind. Miserly is a smart player to go for from a Liverpool perspective. Italy has the same logic as well. Fiorentina, Roma and Sampdoria, Genoa. Now Fiorentina versus Roma is the derby of central Italy. That is the one I have more preference over. Now I'm suspecting 78, 79 rated squad. Now you might need to throw in 2 players of one team like they did with Juve and AC Milan. Now remember, there is a Italy based route already, so keep that in mind, that necessarily they might not go Italy yet again. They might look at another major league between maybe say France or Germany, but still keep this in mind regardless. I still fancy it quite heavily due to both. There's 2 options in the league. That is kind of why I'm fancying it. There would be hype at least for it hopefully. Now Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. Both teams are fighting for top 2, and in my personal opinion, this game should feature. Now I'm about 90% sure this is already featured, and I'm not 100% sure if El Clasico is still to happen again in the second fixture. I might be wrong. I'll have to double check my fixtures, but still regardless, Real Madrid you'd look at like Vallejo, Nacho Fernandez. Atletico Madrid would be like Vercelli, Partey. They're kind of your lower rated options, even Lucas Hernandez, but it wouldn't be too difficult to put together. Now La Liga is possibly the way this could play out, is that it might end up to being all 4 leagues dropping at once. Now Saudi League is Al-Hilal versus Al-Hilal, which is a top 2 clash, and for me this is a very strong shout. I've gave it as a 6, not a 7, because of the EPL and Italy and Spain are stronger shouts. But Al-Hilal, Al-Hilal, personally I would go for it. It's a strong, comfortable shout in my personal opinion. Easily a 6 or 7 out of 10 shout. Guys to look for like Carbon, Al Abed, Villanueva, Fat Facides, Al Soma, Hawasawi. There's Carlos Eduardo. There's tons of goals to work with now in the league, and honestly if you're covered you shouldn't find it too difficult. Now the last option of the week that we're covering is Lincoln versus Shrewsbury in the EFL Trophy final. Now I really do quite fancy this as a curveball option, and for both teams it's a trophy as well. Lincoln have just got back into the Football League after a number of seasons, and they're pushing for promotion via the playoffs, and if they were to get the cup for the EFL Trophy and also promotion, then it is a very successful season in their opinion. I would say a 67 rated squad is what you want to cover, a mix of EFL Leagues 1 and 2, and you should be well and truly covered. Other games to kind of cover this week is Heereenveen, Groningen, Bury, Rochdale, Vercelli versus Novara, Nacional versus Medellin, which is a big game in Colombia, and you've also got like Mönchengladbach and Leipzig in Germany as well. But that gives you enough food for thought. Hopefully you find this useful. As always, let me know in the comments down below what you fancy for the Marquee Matchups. As always, smash like, so always, sub to the channel if you're new, and I will catch you all later.